supplement regimen, you should always check with your doctor first.
What's up, everybody? Right now we're about to talk about Blue Star GlycoDrive. We're going to be going over what is it, we're going over the breakdown, then we'll be going over how to take it and what should you expect by taking it. Alright, so what is it? Well, it's designed to increase your body's insulin production and therefore increase your body's glucose uptake, which is then going to have several, I guess you could say, benefits with muscle hardness, better pumps, and better vascularity. Alright, so now the breakdown. So we'll go over what's inside of it, what it does, and then we'll talk about why all of this is important and how it could benefit you. So fenugreek, first ingredient on the list. And it appears to slow the absorption of sugars in the stomach and stimulate the production of insulin. And actually, with several studies that kind of show it helps out with the blood sugar levels of people with diabetes. And that's what the first couple of studies were focused on, and we carried it over to the bodybuilding world. Next up, ALA. It's actually used, the body can use it, to assist in the breakdown of carbohydrates and make energy for all the body parts in your body. Then we have something called banana leaf, and that's just been shown to lower blood glucose. And what happens when you lower blood glucose, the reason why it's lowered is because your skeletal muscle is absorbing it or uptaking that glucose, taking it out of the blood, and that's a measurement for increased rate of glucose absorption. So now the cinnamon cassia, to be honest, a lot of my research kind of shown that this one, the studies out there doesn't really show that it increases any insulin production or glucose uptake, but some studies did point that it could help, and it does help as a metabolic, I guess you could say, amplifier, kind of increase the amount of calories burned throughout the day. So sodium R lipate. So this is actually kind of mimics the effects of insulin. So it doesn't increase insulin, but it's kind of like, it kind of signifies or signals the body to uptake glucose like insulin. It actually helps restore glycogen availability in tissues such as muscle tissue. So when you're working out, you're depleting your glycogen. Something like this is going to help you replenish that glycogen. You have vanilla sulfate, pretty much the same thing as the one I just mentioned. Dyneema, which is also increases the amount of insulin in the body and increase the growth of cells in the pancreas. Now, pancreas is where insulin is produced, so the more cells there, or just the more healthier cells there, the better overall production of insulin. You also have berberine. It slightly reduces blood sugar levels in people with diabetes. You probably threw that in there. And bitter melon, it contains a chemical that kind of acts like insulin to help reduce blood sugar levels. So now all the ingredients pretty much do the same thing, either one or two, like I was saying. So now why is that important? Well, when you eat carbohydrates, your body breaks down all the carbohydrates into glucose. The glucose is like one of the smallest molecules of a carbohydrate. So all that's in your blood. When you're working out, your body already has its fair share stored glycogen. So glucose stored into the muscles, glycogen, and you run through your glycogen while you're working out. In any type of workout, whether it's doing sprints or weightlifting. And when you run out, you kind of lose your energy, you're not as full. And if that's why when you're on a diet, sometimes when you have your low carb days or just your diet's just naturally low in carbohydrates, you feel a little flat, you feel a little skinnier. And something like this is going to help the body take that high carbohydrate meal or take those high levels of glucose in the blood and make sure that the body, aka skeletal muscle in this case, is going to increase its absorption rate of those glucose, get you nice, full, and that's why they claim with the pump as well as vascularity, you'll see a muscle hardness, amplifies insulin. So it's right there on the bottle, and just so you know, the kind of little bit of the science behind it, don't get too technical. So based on that, it's kind of a class in its own because there's only a few companies that come out with something like this. But a lot of the ingredients, with the exception of like one, has a lot of research behind it. A lot, maybe I'm using the wrong word there, but it has some research behind it that shows that it can be very effective. So 8.5 out of 10 just based on the breakdown. So now how to take it and what should you expect by taking it? Well, how to take it, say and take one with every carbohydrate meal. So say you're about to eat, I know for me my higher carb meals are pre-workout, post-workout, and for breakfast. So I would probably take 3 capsules a day, one with each of my higher carb meals, because again, the main purpose of GlycoDrive is to drive that glycogen into your muscles, in layman's terms. So it also says if you do take it on workout days, take 1 serving 30 minutes after, or 30 minutes before your workout, after you have your pre-workout meal. and then one 15 to 30 minutes post-workout with your post-workout carbohydrates meal. As far as what should you expect, so now I know all my viewers know that I'm honest. I haven't taken anything like this before, so I might actually pick this up and try it myself. The reason why we're doing these videos is also it kind of gives you guys an outlet to comment below or on our forums on samedaysupplements.com and tell us about your experience with it. So I'm telling you kind of the science behind it. As for the reviews, what I got online was mixed, to be honest. This is one of our top sellers out of the Blue Star lineup. It flies off the shelves, and a lot of people say it works great for them. Some people say, I didn't really notice anything. So everyone's a little different. Their diet's different. Their workout habits are different. The amount of effort they're putting into the gym is different. So give this a shot if it's something that you're looking for, and let us know. That's the only way we can get the more reviews out there for the viewers. So what should you expect? It would, in theory, it's supposed to basically help with muscle hardness, and your pumps in the gym should change. You should notice a little more vascularity. And that's probably what I would expect when I pick this up. And then I would always comment maybe myself below and let you guys know, like a follow-up on what I think of it after taking it. So that's my opinion on GlycoDrive. So you can find GlycoDrive on sameDaySupplements.com, retailing for $47.99, giving you 60 caps. So if you like this video, then please like the video, subscribe to our channel, go find us on Facebook and Instagram, friend us, follow us. And if you have any questions for me, you can comment below. We're doing a Q&A series now, so keep them coming. Or email me directly, joeb@sameDaySupplements.com. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, stay aesthetic.